back to the Vintage Reserve. This is going to be another haul video. We had a beautiful week in Western New York, so we went out and hit up the garage sales and then also the thrift stores like always, trying to find things for our video game collection and then also some stuff to put into our antique booth as well. If you want to support this channel, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment. It really does help the channel grow. But without further ado, let's see everything that we picked up this week out hunting. Thanks for watching. A lot of Christmas. Dean Martin. Love Dean Martin. Mac Davis. Santana, that's kind of cool. It's days like this that kind of suck, because every garage sale I've been to is like, oh, you're the third person, you're the 10th person to ask about video games and stuff. There's too many people doing this full time. 25, and apparently that's a good card, so 25 for that I actually think is fair. And then he's got games. Sudoku, Spyro, yes, okay. Pokémon. It's got Game Boy Advanced in the box. That's just cool. It's not a great game, but Super Mario. Yes. Okay, I'm glad I came out today because I beat the resellers to some of the games. There was a whole bunch of DS games. None of it's really that great. A few empty Game Boy Advance boxes, some Pokemon cards. Paid $135 for it all. Might have been a bit too much, but we will see. Okay, so I wasn't expecting this. A family had a Nintendo Switch sealed. Never even opened it. They got it for their grandkids and they never even opened it out of the box. They wanted $100 for it, which was completely fair. I pulled out all of my cash, which was only $85. I felt so bad. But they were like, yeah, that's fine. But this is going absolutely to my cousin, who just graduated high school and has been wanting a Switch. I'm so excited. I was gonna buy her one, so this saved me some money. Literally, there's been 3 other guys going around for video games. This was just sitting out. I have no idea how they overlooked that, but I'm very glad they did. Check this out, it's kind of funny. They have a knockoff Wii kind of ripoff with controllers and everything for $21. Look at these, they're so cool. Some magic cards for Pokémon. Okay, Donkey Kong Country. Mario Kart Double Dash. I have to get that. I have been looking for this game, but why is it over? It's over the complete price. This is also close to the complete price. I have the case for this. I'm just missing the game. I had a few others, but they're all priced a little bit high. We'll see. All right, so I ended up getting Double Dash just because it was a great deal for 30 bucks, and then I did get the Donkey Kong Country because my sister's been looking for that game. So here's our haul from the weekend. Let's go through everything we got. On Friday, it was actually a horrible day of garage sailing. Other people beat me to pretty much everything, and I just had the pickings of the leftovers. There was one house where they had a basket filled of games and DVDs. They were almost throwing it out because everyone else had picked through it and they thought nothing was of value. They were kind of right, but I grabbed them for basically $3. So that collection actually had these stack of DVDs. Like there's some, I mean, Finding Nemo, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, some cool things there, The Blind Side. And then just all sports games, NBAs, FIFA, Madden, for both the 360 Xbox, and then these were also part of that lot. You've got some PS4 games, and again, it's just all sports stuff, which if you don't know, sports stuff is basically everywhere and worth nothing. I just pick it up mostly for spare cases, for case swaps. There were also some sports cards. I'm not a sports card guy. I'm not really a sports guy, so I really don't know if those are worth anything. My assumption is not. Saturday morning is where my luck turned around, and it started actually at one of the sales where there was this Super Mario Lego set, and it is sealed, and it was actually $60 brand new. So it's still sealed. I'll probably end up like trading this or maybe selling it on eBay or maybe even in my antique booth or something. But I just got that for 10 bucks, and anytime I see sealed Lego, I feel like it's a pretty good bargain. Now, arguably the best find of the weekend was one particular garage sale where a kid was kind of selling off all of his old video games that he wasn't playing anymore, as well as a binder of Pokemon cards. I'm actually going to go through these in a shorter, separate video that I'm going to release on the channel. So if you want to go through these and see all the Pokemon cards that are in here, we're going to do that in a separate video. So again, hey, if you want, subscribe for that. But it's a lot of DS games. These are kind of the better ones, like Super Mario, Cooking Mama, Super Fruitfall, Atari, some Sonic game, and then a whole bunch of loose games. There was a few interesting ones in here, like Super Monkey Ball, Transformers. There is also a Detective Pikachu game there. In total, these are all kind of like the really not valuable or that interesting games. Mahjong, kind of the brain teaser games. There's in total about 44 DS games there. There was also included in that bundle 2 Game Boy Advance. The games are not in there, but the manuals are, so I just need to find the games to complete those. But anytime I can find Game Boy just boxes, that's kind of cool. They're usually people threw the stuff out, so these are actually not in bad condition either. So that's kind of a cool find. But it also included the 3DS, which does work and everything. Did I charge it up? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, and I ended up paying $135 for that lot, which included the 3DS, all the games, and then the Pokemon cards. Then at the thrift store, I actually found a few things as well this week. The thrift stores usually have higher prices, but occasionally stuff slips through. This week they had a lot of great stuff, but so much of it was very overpriced. But there were a few things that weren't. There were 2 Wii U kind of Pro controllers, and these were, with my coupon that I had, ended up being $10 a piece, and they work fantastic. So those were a great pickup. I've been really enjoying the Wii U lately. I don't understand really why that console wasn't more popular. It's super fun and makes playing Wii games very convenient. And they also had Mario Kart Double Dash. This is an extremely popular and getting hard to find game for the GameCube. It's just the disc, not the case, obviously. And I ended up paying with the discount basically 25 bucks for this, which is a really good deal for a really fun game, as well as this. So I've been trying to get into the JRPGs. I never really played them as a kid, and some of them are super fun. This, for the PlayStation 2, Dark Cloud 2, is apparently one of the better ones that came out on it. It's got the manual and everything in pretty great condition. But yeah, this ended up being... This is not a $40 game. They had it marked at $40. The only reason I paid that much for this is I actually had some returns that I had from months ago that basically totaled that. So I just traded those in for the game. I was willing to do that because I really wanted this one. It's not really worth 40 bucks though. I think maybe 25, 30 tops. But I also have been grabbing DVDs for the media room. I'm very selective with the DVDs, only really grabbing stuff that is a really fun movie to watch with other people for certain times of year, especially Halloween. So I picked up Scooby-Doo Zombie Island and Monster House, 2 amazing Halloween movies. This is actually kind of terrifying, and this is an outrageously overlooked old Halloween movie. So if you haven't watched it, highly recommend it. But those were the finds at the thrift store. And by far the most unexpected find of the weekend was this, a Nintendo Switch complete in box. The console's still wrapped up in the plastic, never played, never taken out of the box. And that's really surprising. And the fact that it was actually still there at the end of the day, so no one else had bothered to grab it or notice it, is kind of shocking. This just shows, even if you're having trouble and there's a lot of competition you're dealing with out at garage sales, keep looking. People miss things. And if someone misses something and you're a little bit more persistent and keep a better eye out, you will find things that are still home runs. And they were asking $100 for this, like I said in the video. I think I said in the video that I paid them $85. I ended up actually paying $86. That was exactly how much was left in my wallet at the time. Otherwise, I would have paid them the whole $100. This is absolutely going to be going to my cousin as a little graduation present. I got to go pick up a few games for her as well for it. But I think a brand new Nintendo Switch for $86 is a complete home run and a wonderful way of really just ending a fantastic weekend of garage sailing. Tons of stuff to add to the collection. The only thing we didn't really touch on really quick is the only non-kind of gaming thing, which is actually this piece of Fenton art glass, which is all hand-painted. And for those that don't know, I do collect antiques and also have the antique mall booth where I sell some stuff, usually glass art or ceramics. And Fenton Glass is one of the more sought-after companies and much easier to sell. They make pretty much everything from bowls and cups and glasses to more decorative pieces, and tons of glass figurines, and the hand-painted ones especially can be pretty collectible. So I paid $2 for this and probably get anywhere from $30 to $50 at the antique booth. So this is one of those different items that I look for, because I collect video games myself, but I do look for other cool things as well. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate the support. Again, if you want to help out the channel, hitting the like button, subscribing, leaving a comment, it all really goes a long way. But thank you for your time. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you in the next video.